This is not Linux Mint. This is Solus, and I'm gonna try benchmarking it because this guy asked me to. Yeah, wherever he is up there. Anyway, the system here is the hold on a second. Is the exact system that I offered to give away if somebody helped me find that kid in New York. Anyway, that deal is still on, and this is the same computer. It's just I moved it into a larger case, and I put a brand new power supply in there because at the time of doing that benchmark, I didn't have a brand new one. I just used one that I custom built for something else. Anyway, that fucking deal is still on if you can help me find that kid. But I made a Facebook account called Retrigs the Loser or something like that, and I'm gonna post in Kingston, New York, and like the Hudson Valley area with that kid's picture and say, hey, you know, anybody seen this guy around or whatever. If I don't get any hits by like, I don't know, like a month or something, that's it. I'm just gonna call off the search for that guy. I put in my effort. But anyway, this is the hardware here. 6.16 kernel version. Isn't that fancy pants? Anyway, let me go up here and fire up one of these games. Let this thing log into Steam. I wrote down some pros and cons so far for this operating system. The pros are, it's very fast. You gotta be fucking me, dude. I just put this fucking thing on here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it's very fast, very snappy. Let's skip this. Let me see. So, it's got fast load times, right? The update manager is easy to use. As far as everything else goes, it's all point and click easy. Right? So let me go to settings here. We gotta do 1440p. Advanced video, I'm gonna set this to low. Somebody was asking about this because my fat head is in the way, I think. But it says high dynamic range is set to performance, and Fidelity FX Super Resolution is set to balanced. So, whatever that means. Anyway, I always shut off this NVIDIA Reflex, or low latency bullshit, whatever it is. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. It's actually, everything's pretty good. There's a driver manager, just like in Linux Mint. Everything is point and click easy. So this does give Linux Mint a run for its money, for sure, as far as that goes. I don't know what it's based off of, because it's not Ubuntu. It's I think it's its own thing. But yeah. So I ran into some issues with this, flickering screen, losing display, but it was running. It wasn't running the current driver for NVIDIA. So when I installed whatever driver the driver manager suggested, which was I think 570, all that flickering stuff stopped, and yeah, I mean, that's it. In the beginning, when you install it, it says you need an internet connection to, you know, as part of the requirements, but you really don't. And yeah, it runs really good so far. I'm gonna see what this benchmark does, and then I'll see what that Cyberpunk 2077 does. I'll probably fast forward through that because that game takes a little while to load, and I'll probably fast forward through that superposition uni-engine benchmark bullshit. But I'll give you the results on all of them. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh wow, I had control over the mouse during that? That's fucked up. What do we got? 454 frames per second. I I think Mint got 447. So it's about the same. It's a little more. But yeah, 454 big block. All right. I'm going to fire up Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, let's go to video here. I'm going to go to 1440p. Alright, graphics. I'm going to leave it set to medium. This is what I choose. I chose the medium preset on 1080p when I first ran this, and it ran pretty good. I imagine 1440p is going to be just fine. Alright, and there you have it. The average was 102 frames per second at 1440p. I think it was 125 or something at 1080p. Which that makes sense. But yeah, so let me go to the last benchmark here. Alright, so I'm going to run this. This is the default settings, 1080p medium. That's what everybody runs it at, I guess. So that's what I'm running it. Anyway, this is the frame rate here. Average 129, which is over the 120 hertz monitor, and 17,358. I feel like that score is low, but I don't know. This is the driver version is 370. I mean 570 here, and on the other system I use it's 580. Maybe that plays a big role. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I feel like this is short by like over 1,000 points. I'll have to double check later. But anyway, yeah, that's going to do it here. This operating system is fucking super point and click easy. You can go like this. You could type in hardware drivers. Boom. You could choose your driver you want to install, whatever is available to install. And if you want to open up the software manager, oops, that's Nemo. If you want to open up the software manager, you can go to search for something. I tried searching for Mission Center. This was one of the cons, and I couldn't find Mission Center. So I guess some things you'll have to just go to the website and manually download. But it's got a good amount of stuff that you can just choose from, point and click. You know, you can choose various categories. Let's choose arcade games. Pretty good. But anyway, yeah, this is very, very similar, point and click easy compared to Linux Mint. And that's going to do it, guys. Runs like a champ.